This is Chokam, back with another thinly disguised attempt to have you teach me things about mechanical keyboards. Subscribe so I can take your opinions as my own on a more regular basis. What is a custom mechanical keyboard? Are some keyboards unworthy of the name? A reasoned and even-tempered conversation on Reddit about round 2 of the Zephyr got me thinking. Someone said that the Planck isn't a custom keyboard, and that it's a good starter keyboard, but certainly not a custom. In their opinion, the word custom is used for high-end keyboards, mainly from Korea. The same poster said that the Planck was as custom as KBDFans, and made a distinction between custom versus customizable. They didn't say the Planck wasn't a good keyboard, but it triggered a few salty downvotes. Not me though, nothing triggers me. Perhaps the way most of us use the word custom now is much wider in scope. They were saying that mass-produced keyboards shouldn't be called customs. Since KBDFans make it so easy for people to get into keyboards, they become more mainstream in much the same way that the Planck seems to be. I'd guess that opinion extends to anything on Massdrop. Does this mean that any mass-produced keyboard shouldn't be called custom? My first instinct was to cry gatekeeping, but when I thought about it, I wasn't sure. This person might have a point that if your keyboard is mass-produced and always available to buy, and if it's basically the same as hundreds of other keyboards, it doesn't match the definition of custom. It isn't made to order for you as an individual customer. I suppose those boards available only in group buys that include custom PCBs are the true customs. And those that have limited quantity runs are the super customs. And those available in a private group buy are the uber customs. Maybe extra points for having connections in Korea and China and getting in on one of their closed group buys. People who are sick of seeing cheap entry-level keyboards do have a haven from the Magic Force onslaught in the form of our custom keyboards, and the rules there are clear. They have a good definition of what they class as custom keyboards, and why they aren't fans of KBDFans.
That's a hobby, you know? It's only keep. Why you have to be mad? It's a good board.
I think a subreddit like that is a good idea. It's much better than someone being belittled on the other subreddit for posting their KBD75. There are some really nice keyboards there too. Let me know what I think. I mean, what you think in the comments. I'll see you next time.